2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. Pulls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good morning, baseball fans. A great weekend of baseball has concluded, and we're set for a new week of games. But first,
2-2. Popped him up.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's the first of four between the Chicago White Sox and the East leading New York Yankees.
16, New York Yankees.
And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Pretty boy Wolverine will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Pretty boy Wolverine.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 47 thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first two guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in again. He homered his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here we go, Yanks.
He waits, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, sit him down, strike him out. Here we go.
Here comes another 0-2. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. Bare-handed for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. back to Yankee Stadium after this. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. First pitch on the way. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Kenley Jansen will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Runner tags, he'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back, he's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there, he squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Scores, Jay scores, Carpenter.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Chicago White Sox and the East-leading New York Yankees. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get fouled. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty boy Wolverine will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Now the pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware?
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants.
And it's a good bunt. Joe has it. He will wing it.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the East-leading New York Yankees. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Pretty boy Wolverine.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
All right, here we go now. Here we go, guys.
From the stretch.
Come on, big guy.
Hard hit to third.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Pretty boy Wolverine will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. First pitch on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Yeah, all right, here we go now.
He's set. Now the pitch. Toward the line now is Hall, but he's not going to have room. It's out of play.
Let's go now, one time. Come on, fellas, let's go. Hey, let it rip right here.
He's set. Now the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Pretty boy Wolverine.
First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count, and some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The pitch. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
First pitch coming. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and that's home run number 48 on the year as the blowout continues.
Right now, this guy could run for mayor of this town and he would win. I mean, he's been as hot as anyone in baseball. His hot streak continues as he launches this one right over the wall.
So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, CC Sabathia. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
A 3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning. Pointed right at the first baseman.